Hello, Dr. Joe here of the drjoe.com and the 2020from.com. So, if you are someone who has suffered from kidney stones in the past, you will know that it is a very, very painful condition. And in fact, some women who've had kidney stones have told me that it's actually more painful than labor pains. And these are women saying this. You know, they've been in labor, they've had kids, and they know what labor pains are like. So when they say this, all we can conclude is that it is undeniably a very, very painful condition. And you want to do your best to prevent having kidney stones. If you've had one episode before, you don't want to go through it again. And if you've not had any episode ever, you don't want to have not even one episode. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how you can prevent having kidney stones. I'm going to give you 6 steps that you can take to prevent kidney stones. So without further ado, let's get started. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about how to prevent kidney stones. Okay, and I should say this. When you take the steps that I'm going to be talking about in this very video, you are not going to have any regrets, especially if you're somebody who is prone to forming kidney stones. These are steps that are vital, and they will pay off in the long run. So let's move on. Step 1. What should you do to prevent kidney stones? Well, you need to eat fewer oxalate-rich foods. Okay, eat fewer oxalate-rich foods. And you might be asking, what are oxalate-rich foods? Well, here are some examples for you. Spinach is one, bran flakes, rhubarb, beets, potato chips, French fries, nuts, and nut butters. Okay, these are some examples of oxalate-rich foods that you want to probably reduce your consumption. In particular, if you're someone who's had a kidney stone in the past, you want to watch out for these foods. So that's step 1. So step 2, what should you do to prevent kidney stones? Well, you want to eat calcium-rich foods. Okay, calcium-rich foods. And now you might be thinking, well, isn't calcium part of the stones in the kidneys? Yes, that is true. And this step is counterintuitive. Let me explain why this helps. Calcium does bind to oxalate in the intestines. So when you eat calcium-rich foods, what happens then is you help to reduce the amount of oxalate that is being absorbed by your body, and that reduces your chances of kidney stones formation. Make sense now? So when you eat calcium-rich foods, you are not increasing your chances of having kidney stones. Rather, you reduce your chances of forming kidney stones. And you should be aiming to eat about 2 to 3 servings of calcium-rich foods daily. I'm going to do a special video on calcium-rich foods at some point in the next couple of weeks, so be on the lookout for that. So step 3, what should you do to prevent kidney stones formation? Well, avoid taking vitamin C supplements. Vitamin C supplements are useless anyway. If anything, they are more likely to give you kidney stones than anything else. You should get your vitamin C from your diet. You're less likely to overdose on it. You're more likely to overdose on vitamin C supplements. And that's because oxalate is a byproduct of vitamin C metabolism. And you're more likely to have that problem if you are using vitamin C supplements. So that is step 3. Let's move on to step 4 for preventing kidney stones. Well, you want to reduce your daily sodium consumption. Okay, reduce your daily sodium consumption because a diet that is high in sodium can trigger kidney stones because it increases the amount of calcium in the urine. So you really want to limit your sodium consumption and limit that to 2,300 milligrams of sodium daily. And this is the amount that is recommended in the guidelines, and you want to stick to that. If anything, you want to bring yours down to 1,500 milligrams, actually. So one of the things you want to do is you want to limit eating processed foods, such as hot dogs, deli meats, sausages, canned products, dry soup mixes, sauerkraut, pickles. These are all foods that are high in sodium and you want to limit their consumption. So that is step 4. So let's move on to step 5 for preventing kidney stones. Well, you want to limit your daily protein intake, okay? Your daily protein intake. And that's because too much food such as red meat, poultry, eggs, and seafood will increase the level of uric acid in the body, and that may lead to kidney stone formation. Also, a high protein diet reduces the level of urinary citrate, and you need your citrate in the urine to stave off kidney stone formation. So that's another reason why you want to reduce how much protein you consume if you're somebody who is prone to kidney stones. And how much protein should you be aiming for? Well, your daily protein needs can be easily met with 2 to 3 servings a day or 4 to 6 ounces. So we eat too much protein. You don't need a lot, to be honest. And if you stick to 2 to 3 servings a day, that will help you in preventing kidney stones. So let's move on to step 6. What should you do to prevent kidney stones? And this one is the simplest. You just want to drink plenty of water / fluids. Okay, plenty of water, plenty of fluids. That's all you need to do. And this is the one that I do a lot of because I eat some of those oxalate-rich foods. I put water / fluids there because it doesn't really matter in what form the fluids come as. The reason you want to do that is because water dilutes the substances in urine that leads to kidney stones. And you should be aiming to drink 10 glasses of fluids per day. Okay, and doing this simple strategy will go a long way in helping you to prevent kidney stones. So as you can see there, 6 steps, very easy steps that you can take to avoid having kidney stones. And I like to say that that's step 6, which is the simplest that you can take, is just this, having to drink plenty of water, plenty of fluids daily. It helps a lot, and that's what I use because I'm somebody who eats a lot of high oxalate foods, and I have to drink plenty to prevent having any kidney stones. And it's served me well so far, and I like to think that it will help you too. So drink plenty of water, plenty of fluids. In fact, the 10 glasses that I talked about there should be the bare minimum, to be honest. I drink more. It simply means you're going to pee more, and that's okay. So hopefully you got some value from this very video. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. Please like the video, and also please share this video with your friends, with your family, with your colleagues. And if you got any questions, any comments regarding the contents of this video presentation, go ahead, leave your comments or questions down below. I think that's about it. Until next time, well, this is Dr. Joe signing out, and I've got to drink some more, as usual.